Women's singles quarterfinals on table 12, Kolbe, Poole, Rebecca O'Mara. On table 7, Sue Percentage, Elise Harris. On table 8, Lyndall Vine, Melanie Sanders. Once again, could all the losing quarterfinalists please come and see me after your matches so that you can fill in the form so that I can pay you.
When you interfered there, then you want to talk about Johnny. Second. Seconds.
we're short a few umpires, so if you've got to volunteer your time to umpire, we're looking for an umpire on table 8, thank you.
Second.
Here we go, Alex.
Umpires, we're looking for umpires to go on screening tables. Any players, spectators like umpire?
When you're playing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Quarterfinals action, men's and women's. And if you had tuned in earlier, you would have seen Robbo's missed the first yellow there when Alex had the black over the hole to lose the first frame. I'm sure he's already got that out of his head and ready to move on. I think Robbo's plan here will be to try and get himself an angle on the ball that's on the balk line on the right hand side there and try and extract the yellow that's tied up with the red.
Second.
Oh, he looks a little straight on this. Might have a slide angle going into the bottom cushion, but may have to force it out a little bit with some right hand side. As long as he doesn't go past on the table, should be happy because he'll want that angle for that extraction I spoke about. Yeah, he's able to force it, and that's a good angle. So wants to catch this yellow half ball. Looks like he's not going to play it unless the yellow doubles to the centre cleanly, and then that's why he would deny the extraction. And going off that shot. I dare say that is the objective play. Tom Field, thank you very much for your donation to Q-Ball TV. Much appreciated. That's missed by a long, long way. In fact, I think that... Yeah, I think he didn't actually have the right angle. So this will be a real test for both players in different ways. I think Alex, it'll be more a test of beating someone that's classified as, you know, one of Australia's very best. And for Robbo, it will be a case of getting past someone that he will be expected to beat, but I don't think Robbo's found top gear yet, even though he's still going. And the match he played against Matt Harmon was high quality. I don't think he's actually found gear yet. That's missed by a fair way. That gives Robbo a pretty good chance. Kolbe's standard lag there, where she can't even reach the balk line. That's a good shot from Robbo. Nice little cannon there. Probably would have preferred to have missed that and be nice and straight on this yellow. So you could just drop it in then and then you just have black to corner or centre. Now, I've made comment a number of times, these cuts in the middles are really tricky. It's a nice pot. I kid you not, when you're down on these shots and you're trying to see the opening of the pocket, you literally can hardly see the opening of the pocket. So it makes it very difficult to aim the shot. A lot of the time you're aiming for the like just on the outside jaw when you're trying to pot a ball in the middle. You never aim for the inside jaw, you're almost guaranteed to miss. But if you aim just for the outside jaw...
Women's singles, table 6, Katrina Defrina, Sharon Brown, table 6.
I think that might just let Alex know, hey, you know, you can't just take a loose pot on like that and not get punished for it. So. Robbo's found the ball, but he's lost the white in the balk area. Hasn't got a lot on opening. May take yellows just because of already potted one. I don't really see a red on here. Yeah, he does have that thin cut, the bottom left one, but I don't see it offers a lot of value, especially if he misses it. So I think we'll see him take the yellow that's closest to the bottom left. White ball looks like it might actually slide off the side rail just before the centre pocket, in between that group of yellows. Just like so. So he's played that in such a way as he gets the pot, he's on another ball. And if he does pot it, he's in good position to continue the break. Good shot there from Kolbe. I think she's just managed to pull the white up enough to be on the right centre. But the transitional play will be a little tricky. Oh, that's a poor shot from Robbo. Kills his yellow and certainly doesn't help his cause. how's Kolbe's angle here? Has she got the angle to stun out to this? She doesn't need to get miles across the table, but even just getting in line with the yellow. So she's just got a half ball cut in the corner, so she can swing the white around and play with the black in the same pocket. Just not sure how straight she is on this.
Couldn't understand what you were saying.
Looks like she's got angle the way she's queuing it. Yeah, she did. She's probably hit that almost as good as she could have. It's a bit thin though for the same pocket potentially. Might fly. She'll probably be still able to hold for it, but maybe right behind it. Now, what plays this dead weight? She might be all right. Oh, she hit the cover off it though. She's actually bolted that. It's not a good shot. That yellow found the pocket very quickly, and there's an example of the potting power of Alex Pace. In my eyes, this Kolbe and Rebecca match, and I hate to put the moz on anyone, but I think Kolbe smashes her if she actually makes her outs. If she doesn't get her finishes, then she's a very good chance to lose, because Rebecca will thrive on the multiple balls on the table and getting snookers and picking up 2 shots. She's gone for the parallel shift there and missed it. Straightened up with the pace she put on the white. So 2 shots to Rebecca. Should mop these up. Butters can't help himself. He's got to come in and do some commentary. He's been denied all week since he's been playing in the singles.
20 seconds.
How are you, mate?
I'm well, mate. Thank you.
We just have to be really careful of our voice volume. This is real close to this table, obviously.
Yeah. Couldn't see you sitting here by yourself, mate.
Robbo is just trying to win the battle of the pocket on the bottom right here.
Which he generally does.
Be surprised if he pots the red out right, you know, and
Just gets up.
yeah, just make sure he doesn't leave a foul snooker. Don't see the point in moving anything around the black right now. It's a really difficult black to get on.
I think you got to and just, yeah.
Which I think it probably goes to left middle, but I think you have to pot this red. Oh, he didn't want that jaw. I tell you what, if he didn't catch that jaw, he
Would
might
have been on the nameplate.
Yeah, he might have landed on the back rail nicely. So Alex will have a starter here.
Huge tournament so far for Alex.
Yeah, he's had a couple of good wins. I think this is going to be a bigger test for him than Rusty though, just because Robbo probably plays the game a little less aggressive than what Rusty does.
Still a lot more aggressive than he has in the past, but still, yeah, as you said.
I think he just knows when to pull up. Still though, like, not go for the ridiculous flamboyant 4% chance shot.
Yeah, I agree. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with doing that.
So Rebecca is looking like she's going to get through these balls with the 2 shots she got given.
Katrina Defina, mate, just got up over in the goal fielding after about 4 hours.
Oh, geez, that would have been a slow match.
But great win for Katrina.
Yeah, she must have been to a day spa.
Well, who's not refreshed after a day spa, Jamie?
I wouldn't know. I've never had one.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, it's a bad shot. I'm not sure if she's still got 2 or not.
Yeah. If it's 1, it's just one of those blacks that nobody, doesn't matter how often you practice them, you still don't like them.
Yeah, agree.
Robbo looks in pretty good shape here now.
Yeah, he's taking control of this frame. She must have 2.
Yeah, you wouldn't hit it like that with 1.
Alex just says, you know what, Robbo? Oh, that's actually a bit unfortunate.
He was stiff. It'll be 2-1 to Robbo though.
He basically just said, you know what, I'm not happy with these balls like that. I'm not winning the frame. I'm going to belt him and see what happens.
Too hard.
So a long race though for Kolbe and Rebecca, given the races that they're probably used to playing in general play. It'll allow Kolbe to settle in more. I just said the only way she loses this match is if she just keeps chopping up her chances when she's committing.
Yeah, a little bit too much class if she's playing well for most people, Jamie.
Yeah, I actually was watching Lyndall Vine, as she is now, play earlier, and she looks to be playing far more relaxed, aggressive, faster brand of Poole. Looks like she's fixed her cueing action a bit that I used to criticise a lot with that back arm dropping.
I actually watched her practicing the other day, yesterday, just for a little while, hitting balls, and yeah, she looked good out there.
I think she's a massive favourite after watching her play a couple of matches. I didn't watch the entirety of it, but she just looks she looks carefree.
Yeah.
You know, and that's half the battle. I think she's a huge
Whereas
favourite.
Stacey, the opposite. No, I'm kidding. Yellows, I don't know, probably reds actually, Jamie.
Yeah, I'd go reds here. It's really funny, they're spread out so far up the table, but they actually can link together really nicely, just heading from one end to the other. Well, I don't know why she hasn't done something a bit more with that, but I guess she's got the one in the middle.
Had a pretty small window to land on, so.
Actually, you know what? As I was saying that I didn't see the ball over the middle, and as I got halfway through it, I felt like I was going to be an idiot, but I completed the sentence anyway.
You in a food coma?
A little bit.
Nice cueing.
Good angle.
Yeah, Alex doesn't want to have too many of those safety battles because, well, geez, they got slammed in. Robbo's probably going to beat him, you know, at least 5-1 on those.
Yeah, I don't think Alex will. Oh, look at the yellows too. I don't think Alex will ever say, "Hey, I'm a tactical genius." He's been very open in saying he loves to attack the game.
Yeah. When I played him, I felt like I was playing tight against him.
Yeah, he's pretty loose.
That's because I laid up like twice in 40 frames.
It was actually funny. I spoke to Alex and he reckons he played too defensively against you. He reckons he played too much safety.
Right.
I kid you not, that's what he's...
that's disturbing.
Because when I was speaking to him in the match, before we lined you up, he goes, I know Butters is loose, but I don't think he realises what he's getting himself in for. He reckons he's that loose.
Not really out of shape, as long as he can come back out in the same line he's on down in this corner. And it's one of those outs that if you're in the right positions, it's really easy because there's no dead balls. But it can get awkward very quickly too.
Yeah, this ball that's in the middle of them all, it's just above the black, is by far the trickiest. Not sure
It
if
still
it
goes
passes.
in 2 pockets if that other yellow is not there.
Do you think it passes to the left middle? Past that red? I think there's a chance it does. If it
reckon?
does, it
I
makes
thought-
things worlds easier.
I reckon he would have gone already if that was the case.
Well, that's not ideal.
That's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, now it's awful. Can cut this in, but
seconds.
Well, he's going to be going into the other yellow, and that's he's trusting to chance where he lands.
Plant. Much better control of the white.
Yeah, he can play it as an element of shot to nothing as well if he gets the white ball near the bottom rail.
Cooney. He's made. So Nathan Means yelling out, come on, Adam Cooney for Jimmy Della. Right. He's just made sure he's covered the red there, Jamie. It was a little bit of a strange layup for Kolbe there. Because Beck can leave a pretty good safe shot here.
Yeah, I think you'll find Kolbe's safety will be fairly basic, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that she'll just deliberately leave her opponents just tricky long balls because sometimes she feels that, you know, that's all she can do. She will, and she'll rely on
I
an
just think she
error.
can play a pretty good shot to nothing here. That's like that. And puts her in a much better position. And Kolbe's worse off than she was.
Yeah. Very good shot there from Alex Pace. Yeah, I do agree with you. This is thin. So you may look for another safety. The problem is where you're playing the red to. If you play a safety on this, it's going to kill it.
20 seconds.
Yeah, you're either opening the red up and leaving her on everything, or killing the red and leaving her on nothing.
You know what? I'm almost playing the punch double in the middle and stun off the back rail.
She's probably not going to do that.
Oh wow, that wasn't as thin as I thought. That's a great pot. Unfortunately, very difficult to control the white.
Well,
Can jack up here though, stun off side rail.
play
to
it
the
back
middle.
up in the corner.
Yep. It's another tough shot.
It's still a hard finish here for Alex.
Oh, Alex.
It was a pretty good call. He missed his first ball.
Shouldn't be missing that one though.
No, that was probably going to be his only easy one too. This is where Robbo's action comes in handy.
Yeah, she's got it. I reckon she needs to jack a bit more than that. Yeah, she just lost it.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. She had to get up a bit more on her than that.
Yeah, had to get a bit of bite out of the cushion.
But she's got a shot.
How well's Robbo been queuing balls like that this week?
In the teams or?
He's still
Terrible.
He's still been doing that well. Getting out of shape though, which is something you don't normally see.
Yeah. Like I said, he hasn't hit his straps yet and he's still winning, which is a good sign for him.
Great sign for us.
Absolutely. Same with Jake. I mean, Jake's just lost the singles today, which was, I think it was 5-2 up or something, and he hasn't hit his straps in the teams yet either. Oh, wow, that's so much effort in the white ball there. Wow, what a shot from Kolbe. That's a sick pot.
Absolutely.
And that's what she needs. That's what the sort of thing she's going to need to do.
Screwing into it. Right.
Oh, he's underhit it though. Jesus.
Big finish. Looks pretty fine, doesn't it?
It looks very fine. And the little drop into the middle is equally as difficult. So he's going to play safety. Wow. There you go, he can pull up.
Yeah, Robbo can leave him pretty good safety.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he actually plays the little half ball and tries to land, sort of near the black, or if he doubles up and down.
Shannon just missed a black. Meant to go under it.
Come on, Alex. Okay.
Only issue here is going to be transition onto the black. Might end up having to drop the one in the middle and then the black Jamie.
20 seconds.
Yeah, I agree.
If you can land fat in the one on the rail, he might end up taking it.
Oh, he's actually tried to pinch.
Tried
it with
to
the pocket
pinch.
there.
I think he just had to bite the bullet and do that. Just knock the two in and
Take the longer black.
cut the black.
Yeah. Robert, these are tricky, these shots.
Double it.
20 seconds.
He's almost got a double. He can't get position, I don't think.
I reckon he can go round off 3. I reckon it's too
Not
thin.
from playing off the cushion.
You're right. Well, we've seen so many people not cutting them enough on the fast-paced doubles because obviously they're going to square up when you hit them harder.
I can't miss one.
Can't even remember playing a double this whole tournament.
I'm absolutely loving them for doubles. Even, I've seen Benny miss a few, which is very unusual.
I've hardly seen Jake pot a double. He's hitting them all skinny. We'll be playing a drag shot here just to make sure the white doesn't get away from him. Oh, so he didn't drag that. It's got away from him.
I reckon he's just okay.
Jeez, he's Chinese a bit too. He's pretty tall though, Alex. So
Yeah.
Brent Hampton, thank you very much for that $15, mate. I think you've been a multiple donator so far through this Australian
Cheers,
titles.
Brent.
Good on you, buddy. Closing in on that $2,000 total that we're hoping to get by the end of the Nationals. Still a fair way to go. He's actually, that's a good shot.
Great shot.
And that's where being tall in this game is an advantage. Because I'm telling you
When
now,
does being short in this game come?
if someone like Gus had to play that, that ain't happening. It's really good to see the chat going too, guys. We can read it if you're wondering. We like getting the crowd involved that are watching it and answering back and forth to any questions and stuff. So if you got anything to ask, just shoot it through. As long as it's not opinions about certain people like Robbo had earlier.
Well, he's not alone in that opinion, Jamie.
Certainly been some controversy already this Nationals, and
Which will make for a great story later on Cue Ball TV.
20 seconds.
amazing. I'm not part of it.
We need some clips, Jamie.
20 seconds.
It'd be really awesome if there was audio around the room, I tell you. And a good showing there of the Q power of Alex Pace.
Pretty good result too.
Yes, he's got the nice little flick to open up the red.
And nudge 2 yellows to the cush.
Probably look for an extraction here. Actually, you know what? He might even cut this ball now on the rail. Cut it down.
Take this one up the top.
I just wonder
Got an extraction here, yeah.
this red that's on the right hand side, just above the yellow on the balk line. I just wonder where
20 seconds.
it's awkward. So even if you play the extraction on this ball on the left side, so that's a good shot. But
He's on up here.
I think this ball up the top here is going to cause the issue if he's going to chop this up.
Yeah, well, he needs to just not drop this in, and I hope he's got reasonable position. He needs to get good position, get on that ball next. Like that.
Oh, it's not good. Actually, you know, what am I talking about? It's not bad.
Screw up.
Yeah. Little, if you could cannon the yellow, that'd be ideal. So yellow to the right of the red at the top of the screen, top right. He's playing through this, so let's just get a timeout.
Waiting for Kolbe's butt to get out of his way.
Well,
Just seen it poke in the edge of the screen there.
just I wouldn't have gotten out of the way of that. I'm biased though.
Fair enough.
Oh, he's just caught the jaw. He's still got a shot at this
Still got
though.
a cut across.
May have to play this with a lot of bottom and left-hand side though, because he doesn't want to be on this side of the table. He needs to get to the left side of the table to the available pockets.
Well, let's face it, if he smashes it in, it probably goes into the rail, into the jaw, into the other jaw, and gets across the other side anyway. Oh, yeah, no, it was nowhere near as fine as we thought.
No, it was half ball nearly, wasn't it? He's actually played for this pocket. He's on too.
I'm thinking he's playing middle ball here.
Great queuing from Al, and this is why I've said I really love this bloke's queuing, and he's an elite queuist. Really does strike the ball nice. Not afraid of any pot at all on the table.
Yep.
And Robbo will be well aware now that he actually has a match on his hands. What's Kolbe laughing at there? Oh, she's gone for the triple across the table and played it that badly. She's doubled the red in.
Which was hard over the hole.
Wow, that's actually a horrible judgment.
Pretty bad, isn't it?
It's like almost, it's like a quarter.
You're a third of a shot off.
I was going to say quarter, but you're right, it's a third. That's pretty bad.
And if you include how much it straightens up, you probably look at it more 50%, I reckon.
She may want to revisit her practice on that shot in the future. Wasn't awesome. But I do like the fact that she's had a laugh at it, because it just means she's maintained.
Yeah,
I
in
think
a good frame of mind.
Well, I think one of the things Kolbe has issues with is keeping herself relaxed and enjoying it out there. She's a bit intense sometimes, I think.
You think?
Yeah. Yes. But I think when she finds the day she finds that carefree balance, I think that's when we'll actually see her jump yet again to another level. That's just my opinion.
So he's got enough angle here, Robbo.
Rusty, no mate. There's actually, sorry, the AEBF stream has Kale and whoever Kale's playing on it, and I think it's one of the Masters matches as well from memory. Stacey Vine, I think.
And can I just ask Jamie, seriously, how does he not know that?
Don't know, but the
Or is he
Jaden,
just trying to get us to say it for the viewers?
Jaden and Shannon and Clacky and Della are not on stream tables. Sorry. But depending on Shannon is up 5-2. And Della 2-1 on Poole Clack. If those that are interested haven't loaded the page. I'm telling you, Shannon's on a mission this year. That's 5-2 on Jaden, who's had the hardest draw in the comp.
It's been alright, isn't it? Sure, Jamie.
Cheers for that, Scary, you imbecile. These are the comments that cause teams to lose, mate. Luckily, Victoria's exempt from them.
Well, it wasn't one of our team that said it for the first time in a while.
Lovely shot
Very
there from
good
Robbo.
shot. Would have liked to clear the red, but
Yeah, would love.
now he's queuing over 11 reds.
If 1 and 1 is 11, I agree. Becca Mara has missed the crucial ball and says, "Here, Kolbe, have a frame."
20 seconds.
Kolbe says, "Thank you very much." That's in.
Great shot.
Robbo re-establishes a draw. I was going to say he's leading, then I looked at the score. I thought he was
I
3-2
was
up.
waiting to see what you said.
20 seconds.
Good shot from Kolbe. She's 2-1 up.
So quite a few Vicks out there on the table at the moment, mate.
If you what?
3 of the Masters, our Vic Masters are playing at the moment. Darren Waite, JR and Cran.
It's not a bad strike rate. What are they made to? Are they the quarters as well?
Yeah, I think so.
It's a fairly large break.
With the Gold Coast.
Nothing in.
Gold Coast, we had 4 Vicks in the semi, I think, at the Masters. And I believe Donny Colbert beat Steve Craig.
Yes. Oh, the Gold Coast. That was the year he fell in love with McHugh for breaking.
Couldn't stop the breaking queue. Getting 4 balls in a break, he reckons.
Well, he hasn't given it back to me today either. So he must be going all right with it. Actually, he must have lost, hasn't he?
I don't know, is he still going?
Well, he did it.
Paul Clack in the singles as well.
He asked me if I was going to overhit. I said, don't be stupid.
We know Clacky's score. 2-1.
Wow. Sean Hicks, bloody, calm down.
Jamie probably agree with you there.
Well, I've been agreeing for the last 10 years.
20 seconds.
It's a good shot from Alex. Just got himself slightly out of position and played a good recovery shot there.
Looking good now. Just stun up for these 2 in the middle.
Oh, he's missed a few of those pots, hasn't he?
He has.
Just to the thick side.
I reckon those yellows are both on too, are they?
Yeah, tricky to tell about the one above the red.
The one in the middle doesn't matter and get on it for either side. So.
Actually, Rusty, since you're watching the live stream, mate, can you let us? Are you remaining in Albury for the remainder of the national titles, mate, or are you already on the plane on the way home, mate? You're just watching it in the comfort of your own home already. Just let us know, mate.
Should be right here, Robbo. Tricky shot here for Rebecca. That's about perfect, so what he does depends on whether or not that yellow goes, Jamie.
Yeah, I mean, they all go to the left. Just a matter of what goes to the right.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not the ball she was trying to land on there, but she's on the one over the left corner. Tough pot.
This is going to tell us a lot, this shot coming up now.
20 seconds.
Update on Shannon and Jaden is actually 5-3 now to Shannon. I just wanted that to go a little further unless this does pass. Oh, that looks pretty good. I think it passes.
Reckon it's all right?
Yep.
Now, the fact that he's going for it tells me probably goes.
No, I think he's good here. Yeah, that's a lovely shot.
Just needs one more good one here.
Yeah, he's got the good thing from here is he's got a car parked to land in right side of the table. As long as he just clears the yellow, he's fine here. Yeah, good shot. Would have liked to have come higher. I'm only
Maybe
assuming
right.
this black goes as well.
Yeah, I'll guess that this yellow's straighter than it looks on your screens.
It just looks half ball, doesn't it? Just got to make sure it doesn't slip away from him though. Yeah, see, he's just killed the post of the white there with a nice little soft stun.
Very good shot.
Requires good queuing for those shots.
Does.
Jesus.
Jamo's here. Great
Robbo
out.
now has the lead, 4-3.
Pretty good couple of answers from him.
Yeah, quality was a little scrappy earlier. Things seem to have tidied up a touch from Robbo's side. Alex obviously missed that one pot there. Shot there from Kolbe. That's
Very
an excellent pot. Oh, she's even lobbed on the ball in the middle.
That'd be handy if she can hold there.
I think she can jack up and do exactly that, although it may be a little thinner than we think. Well, the fact that she's looking up in the corner tells me she's not going to take it.
20 seconds.
Oh no, she is going to. Doesn't like it.
No, don't have to take it. Just out enough.
I tell you what I don't like about the way she's going to go about this is that I'm assuming she's going to play for this long, which means her transition to black will be hard. I'm almost more tempted to try and play to the left side railing and play this in the top right. So that way you can punch it and play off the side rail and
Stay
play back
out.
for the middle, yeah.
20 seconds.
I'm not sure what the deal is there, but this is a tough pot.
That's a good shot. That's where she wants to be.
I don't like this, Butters.
I don't like it either, but it's still where she was trying to land.
Well, I'll
so.
tell you what, she bangs this in and screws back for the middle, then I'll take nothing away from what I've like.
You can run it.
Well, you can. I don't like the run shot.
You'd be snooker, and we all know that.
No, actually, no. Even I would try and snooker here. Oh, what a great pot. And this is why she's a freak show. A pot like that, you don't need to go land in specific areas. You just knock them in. That's a really good finish from Kolbe.
Very good finish.
You know, yesterday I was on the stream and I was pretty brutal about women's pool on that, and you know, this is a really good example of the level that women can reach without any problems at all. So you are willing to dedicate themselves. It's not like Kolbe just got good for no reason. She was just automatically good. She put a lot of work in. You know, she was the one that plays in the comps. She plays the tournament. She plays the guys. So we'll give you a score update of those around the room, since some people don't know how to go to the AEBF website and look for themselves.
I think that just went 5-4 with Jados and Shannon.
James Delahunty is still 2-1 on Clacky, unless that's been a heaps slow frame they got. That can't be right, that score. They've got a brand new frame going on. Hang on, give us a sec, guys. To the right, mate.
Really good opportunity for Kolbe here. She just got a 1-2 thin and overran her position on a tricky one.
Well, Alex is starting to miss a few balls now.
Pressure's mounting.
All right, so Shannon Purcell 5-4 on Jaden. James Dell still showing us 2-1 on Clunky, but I just can't see how that can be right, because they've got basically all the balls still on the table, and that's been that score for a long time.
20 seconds.
Thanks, Tim Morrissey, for your $10 donation, mate. Much appreciated.
Old mate Timmy, how you doing, mate?
And the girls' scores for the ones we can't see. Katrina Defina is 1-0 down on Sharon Brown. Lyndall Vine, former Lyndall Hulley or Lyndall Morfitt, whichever name you know her by over the years, is 4-0 up on Melanie Sanders. And Sue Basenich is 4-0 up on Elise Harris. I actually completely forgot Sue Basenich here. She's a legit contender. And what's the other one, Dan? Is that it?
That was
Kolbe, of course, 3-1 on Rebecca, yeah. So we need a Kale Barrett score, mate.
And all the Masters.
Flick back to that men's one, Dan.
Get the old timers scores up too, Dan.
So it must be a Kale Barrett match further up, is there? Yeah, Marcus Jackson and Kale Barrett 3-all. And obviously with this one on screen you can see. Good effort from Tassie getting 3 of their blokes in the quarters.
That's huge.
One of them at least has got to make the semi, possibly 2. I can see, you know what I can see here, Butters, on this side table? I can see a blowout starting to occur.
Yeah,
She's starting to get rhythm.
starting to look that way.
We'll get some master scores up for you too, guys, because I think only one of them is streamed.
Masters, we have not that round. We're further on. Here we are. Stacey beat Cran 5-1. Stubbsy and Bruce Lockley 3-2 Stubbsy. 2-3 Ian Will, aka Mongrel, leading Darren Waite 3-2. And JR 4-2 up on Steve Lees.
It's pretty.
Race to 5.
Race to 6.
6.
I think it's pretty fair to say that Stacey Vine is just a massive favourite to win it.
Yeah, still got a couple of champions in there, mate, and a bloke who won two blokes who won world events.
True, but he's actually it's a bad shot. He's actually annihilating everyone he plays, though. That's a scary thing. Good shot from Kolbe required here. She only needs to post with a little bit of right-hand side.
Steve Gray and Stubbsy have both matched it with the best consistently.
Come on, Shannon. Come on, Red, let's go, mate.
Doesn't have to do crazy stuff here, Kolbe. Just a bit of right-hand side. Don't go crazy with it. Just got to swing around the red. There's too much side. Probably made her miss the pot. See how the white ball's miles to the left? That's because there's so much right-hand side. So. Just needed enough to pinch the angle around the red.
Oh, Jaden's back in. Oh, jeez.
Was always a chance to draw out, and then it's just a matter of the luck. And
She hit that really bad though.
And the
I'm
luck,
surprised I didn't pot it.
and the luck was fortunate. She managed. Well, she got 7 soldiers on the table, so it was a decent chance that she'd leave Kolbe something awkward.
Alex.
That shot, that particular shot, is the bane of his existence at the moment.
He was on in the middle too.
Come on, Sonny. Come on, Red. Let's go, mate.
Jesus Christ.
That would be Victoria SA, guys.
It's always Victoria SA doing that crap.
Come on, mate.
I'm going to go find out what's going on. I'll be back in a sec.
Yes, mate. Solid, mate.
20 seconds.
So, Robbo, pretty regulation black for him to go 5-3. Makes no mistake. All right, we're about to find out the news on what is actually happening with Clacky and Della.
Righto, so Poolstat has shat itself.
Broken down?
Yeah, just not working on that iPad for some reason. Della's actually leading 6-2.
That changes things considerably.
It does from 2-1 or 2-all.
Robbo, good solid finish there. 5-3 lead.
Just that, yeah, Alex just missing a couple of balls he wasn't missing earlier on in the match.
Yeah, Della has not won one, has he? Has he won one?
Won an Australian title,
Yeah.
absolutely.
When did he win?
Tassie absolutely smashed everyone off the table a million miles an hour.
What's that, like 10 years?
Yeah, it would have been something like that. I can't remember the year it was. I'm
Well, we
terrible
were there
with the
2
years.
years ago.
It was when it was at the casino. We were staying at the golf club when I stole that golf cart. So it's going back
So
a while.
he's won one. So
And
could be a possible another multi-winner.
Robbo's won one before.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
Gold Coast.
Shanna's not won. Clacky's probably
Runner
gone
up
now,
in
but
Mandurah.
he's a good chance to be gone, but we've still got time. Yeah, runner up. Kale's not won one.
Oh, that's,
Jacko's not won one.
Not a great shot. Still should get these, Rebecca.
Alex has not won one. So, I'll guarantee a lot of these blokes have won their state singles though.
But not you and I, mate.
I don't do state singles, mate.
Why would you bother in our state?
I do doubles, that's about it. Get Jake to carry me.
It's been pretty hard to win a state singles in Victoria for the last few years when you've had Robbo win, I don't know how many. Jake's won probably 5 now. Ben's won 6 or 7. Doesn't leave a lot for everyone else.
They're all hogs.
Yeah. Very selfish people. Just doesn't look positive at all, Rebecca.
Yeah, look. Surely she's got to take the ball over a hole here, though, yeah?
Yeah.
And she's going to. She's just looking at the angle she wants on this final red. Ideally wants to get as straight as possible on it. For me personally, I would actually swing this around off 2 rails. Oh, actually, no, you can get this centre enough. That's okay.
Just
You don't
chop it,
need to,
yeah.
She's tried to swing it around, but just underhit it.
And she tried to use the force, but that'll consistently let you down, Jamie.
Yeah, well, you need to have a Jedi sword to get the force to work,
That's right. Can't just do it willy-nilly.
and you need to be able to levitate shits too. So if you can't levitate stuff, then don't bother trying to use the force.
That's not strong in you.
That's right, and you have to go to what's that planet Yoda lives on?
Dagobah system.
Yeah, the
right?
Dagobah system. You need to go there and learn. You've got to lift ships out of water and stuff. All right, if you can't do any of that stuff, don't bother trying to use the force when you play pool. All right, guys. Just stop it.
Couldn't agree with you more. Well, I'm not exactly sure how to follow that, but
Oh, some people try and use a remote control. That's fine. You know, they get the leg thing going and all that sort of stuff. They shift their head. That's all cool. You know, the remote control's got its place.
Donny does a bit of hip action.
Thanks,
Tell you what.
Thanks, Jamie Etherington, for your $20, mate, for Cue Ball TV.
Thank you, Jamie.
Oh, what a pot.
That's a very good finish.
That's a great shot from Rebecca O'Mara. She stays in contention after I called, but you probably said the same thing. A blowout. That just shuts us up for a frame or two.
Nice controlled shot from Robbo too. Pulled the white up very quickly.
Would love to have come up another foot there.
He's had to cue one of these earlier and nailed it.
And that's a great pot from Robbo there.
Another ripper.
Yeah, very good cueing.
Robbo's flying.
Yeah, he's in the groove now.
Maybe he'll be finally be able to win a few frames for us.
Yes, he will. I've got full confidence in Robbo. Brett Ringo, thank you very much, mate. As we crack 400 again, so this is a very good time to mention it. As you can see, guys, people on the screen are pressing the dollar sign just under the chat window to make a donation to Cue TV. If you like what you see and you think it's worth putting a couple of bucks in, it'll be very much appreciated. We've set a target this year for the national duration of $2,000, which will go towards Stan being able to buy some sick technology to increase your viewing pleasure.
And so Dan can spend a week at a day spa.
Yeah, he needs a day spa. He needs a Nick Young manicure.
And a mani-pedi. Have you mentioned that Nick Young had a pedicure today?
Yeah, Nick Young had a pedicure today. What an imbecile.
We're not lying.
He didn't even get his toenails painted. What's up with that?
Only because he couldn't decide which colour.
And we've also discovered that a couple of the Victorian players have the worst feet in the world.
That's a great shot from Robbo.
Very good shot. So Benny Noonan has a mangled toe, little toe, that sits on top of his other toe. That's just not right in itself. Robbo has dinosaur toes, where they start halfway up his foot.
It's not a terrible shot. I reckon she was probably trying to play that over, given where she landed.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, look at this shot. Never mind.
What am I looking at, Jamie?
I thought it was playing that little flick off the yellow in the middle, but it didn't go. Jason Tiny Cars Tanaskovic, love you too, mate. Jesus Christ. I don't know if you can hear Jamo, but he's off his chops.
I might have to think twice about having him stay in my room.
It just sounds weird when he says the word critter in a Pommy accent. Oh, I guess who's rock? Benny Foster's here.
Benny's been here all day.
Oh, is he? Oh, I haven't seen him all day.
20 seconds.
Ben who?
Ben Foster. Ben who? I thought it was
That's Marc.
Marc who. And Shane who now as well.
It is. Thanks to Greg G. Watt.
Greg Watt, otherwise known as Dana White.
Dana White's midget brother.
Oh, Dana White's not real tall.
Can't be smaller than Greg.
Oh, no, I reckon they're pretty similar.
All right. One tricky one to deal with, Robbo.
Shot there from Robbo, killed the yellow. Just one ball.
Going off.
I just saw a sick shot from Shannon Purcell when I turned my head around.
7-3. Dollar on Clacky.
Robbo's tried to deal with that one problem red that he's got. Hasn't been successful.
He will get another opportunity. Sharon Brown now leading Katrina Tavina 2-0. And Lyndall 5-0 up on Mel Sanders.
Yeah, like I said,
Sue's 6-0 up on Elise. And 3-2 in our stream match.
JR's 5-2 up with Steve
Buffers flying. Darren and Mungle 3-all. Stubbsy and Bruce Lockley. 5-2 to Stubbsy. He's running away with that. And Cran Wrigley trailing Stacey Vine 5-2.
It was 5-1-2, I think, so Cran's pulled one back.
Class player, Cran.
I think I've played Cran a fair few times over the years, and I don't think I've ever played one match with him where it hasn't gone in the last frame. Every single time, it's been incredible.
He's a fighter.
Wow.
6-5 Shannon.
Oh my god. Oh wow, I've just watched him play a sick pot and go in off the same pocket off the side rail. Mind you though, if he didn't go off there, he had no position, so. Yeah, these balls are just jawing now for Alex, aren't they, as the pressure mounts. Pretty relentless Robbo with his consistency.
Who do we think will win the men's and women's? Jamie Etherington's asking.
From what we've seen,
I'm going Robbo.
I'm going Robbo too. There is a bit of bias there.
Of course there is.
Jimmy has been causing a little bit of destruction out
You know
there
what?
himself.
$1.02, that'll be someone with red hair.
That's a good call. Danny Marlowe, thanks very much for your $10 donation to Cuba
Good on
TV.
you, Danny.
Mate.
That's a very good shot from Robbo. That's just one in the frame.
Now this is going to be a really hard thing for me to say for the women. But going off what I've seen around the room, and I haven't seen heaps of women's pool getting played in the singles, but from what I have seen, I think Lyndall is playing very well. And you know what, don't call me a god for calling that, because she has won more Australian titles than anyone in the country in the women's game. So, but from what I've watched, she just looks like a better version of herself, in my opinion, and that version was winning lots of Australian titles. So,
Fair call.
hard to.
I haven't seen enough of anyone. I'll chuck it out there and go Bella.
You go what?
I've got no idea, mate. I haven't seen any of them play.
And who are you going on?
No one.
You say Bella.
That's who I said before, so that's how well I'm going.
She's not going. She lost, did she? Who'd she lose
Well,
to?
she must have. She's not here.
Lost to Mel.
Mel got her 6-5. This has been very well controlled for Robbo the last few balls.
Yeah, he's getting pretty clinical now.
And that'll put him on the hill.
Yeah, he's looking good now, Robbo. And I'll tell you what, though, Shannon had a huge lead on Jaden earlier. Now it's 6-5 now. And Jaden is about to level up the match.
I'll tell you,
6-all.
having those South Australian boys around you, they are great at support.
Oh, yeah. Great shot from Kolbe there. She's probably screwed back more than she won on this yellow.
Lee, $10 donation. Cheers, mate.
Lee Thayer from WA, former WA state player.
Yep.
That's a good shot from Kolbe. She played that with excellent control.
Very nice. So, formality, black for a 4-2 lead, Jamie. Puts her in pretty good shape.
Now, I might be wrong in saying this. I'm not 100% sure. I think Kolbe's never lost to Rebecca O'Mara in the singles before. Well, she has played her a few times in the past, from memory. I don't think she's actually lost to her before.
Rightio. So we're 6-all here now.
Yeah, 6-all with Jaden and Shannon.
Jade Austin, Big Red.
Giving the table a quick brush. What a good shot that is.
I reckon.
I actually thought, I don't know why, but I thought Kolbe played that shot. I thought, well, I didn't know she could play a shot with that much Q power.
She can't.
That's why I was shocked. Clacky's just banged in a big black there.
Clacky's hanging in there.
Robbo's got himself a little awkward here.
Just play it back across. Then just screw off one to get to the top
I
one.
think he's got the angle to just force this down for the angle to go back up the table. Yeah, by the way, he's queuing it, he definitely does.
Just going to run through it.
Well,
No?
I think he'll force it a little to pull it down a bit more. Yeah, see, he's actually over-forced it. But I think the run-through would have left him like on the straight line.
Yeah.
Even that would have been bad. Just screw off the side rail.
That's
back
what I
across,
said.
yeah.
That's what, yeah. But hey, if he wants to make it harder, that's fine.
Maybe he's looking to
I
layer up.
like doing things easy, Jamie.
Of course you do.
20 seconds.
Well, I'll tell you something right now. I thought that had a ton more angle. I thought that was super thin.
I thought he was alright just by his reaction to it.
Dan, I think you've got the table cameras low again. That day I was getting shit right all over the place. They had to have been higher. Yeah. Come on, mate. You are killing me, Ian. Killing me. Looks like these two are going to take a break as well. Why not when you're on the hill?
Are they shaking hands?
Oh, that's 8-3. Oh, of course. He's won the match. My bad.
Yep, that's why they're having a break. It's fair enough.
Yeah, I'll probably have a really, really long break, in fact. So, all you Robbo doubters out there that think that Jimmy's going to flog him in the Adelaide Assault match, I hope that gives you a little preview as to he's not even going yet.
No.
He really is not. He has not even hit top gear.
He's
Not
just-
even close.
Just beating the bloke who beat Rusty 8-3.
8-3. Oh yeah. Yeah, scary. Unfortunately, the YouTube donation facility is quite archaic. Limited functionality. You can't actually display the amount that's been donated or anything like that on the screen. And I'll tell you what, can you I don't know if you can get the camera around this other match, Dan.
Jimmy Della.
Jimmy, there's a lot of yelling and screaming and swearing and cheering and everything going on between SA and Vic on this table.
What is the score there? Was it 7-3, 7-4?
I think Clacky might be 6-4 or 7-4 down. Can you split screen these two cameras, Dan? You got to make another thingo, don't you? Rebecca says, Kolbe, you need to slow down a bit. Have
Yeah, I
some
don't think
coverage.
that's going to slow her down. She can get one under the red on the other side, and then she's got a straight shot back under that one.
Jamo's dinner. 99 cents. I have a feeling I know who that is, and I'm going to guess it's the same person as Butters Thongs.
Yeah, me too.
20 seconds.
Surprised Butters Thongs hasn't made an appearance yet. Sorry, James Jennings, otherwise known as MasterChef. I think we're gonna get this Jimmy and Clacky match a bit more focus on. Thanks, Tony, for your donation, mate.
Tony Crosh, cheers from Tassie, mate. $10 donation there.
So Kolbe's better do what you said, Butters. Oh, she hasn't cleared it though. Had to punch it.
Half ball too, not thin. Get the master scores up there, please, Dan.
We're very demanding tonight, aren't we, Dan?
We are. Sorry, mate. Steve Lees, JR still leading 5-2.
20 seconds.
Darren Waite trailing Mongrel 4-3. And Stubbsy's over the line. So Stubbsy and Stacey Vine.
Wow, Sue 7-0.
Sue percentage 7-0. That did not take long. Lyndall 6-0.
3 more days to finish.
Well, it might have been late starting because Katrina's last match went for 4 hours.
I'm not sure what's happened there, but Jaden's not happy. Michael Massal, thank you very much, mate.
Whoa.
Nice bit of coin there you put through.
20 seconds.
Missing a couple of zeros, mate, given your salary. But thanks very much, buddy.
Thanks, Michael.
It's actually pretty amazing how many guys actually playing in the national titles, because Michael's playing for ACT and he's watching a live stream instead of coming down. He's I'll just sit in my room and watch.
We are a lazy bunch.
We are.
We only commentate because we get good seats.
20 seconds.
They do it. They stay in their room so they can listen to us, mate. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm starting to wish we put the camera on this game now, so we could have actually seen what happened.
Well, we may as well. The other one's over.
Oh, good call. There you go, Dan. Another thing for you to do, mate.
Dan's going to have an aneurysm.
He's just put the text up there. He's got to change it.
By the time you get to this one, it'll be off anyway.
James Jennings, MasterChef.
Whoa.
$80. Thank you very much, mate.
It's all happening.
Well,
That's right, boys. Just outdo each other.
This match isn't over yet. Love our radio voice.
Radio heads.
Maybe I can put on a deep voice like this. Make you feel better about what you're watching.
Call Jamie. Call him now.
So, from what we were told earlier, the umpire fouled Jaden for feathering the white ball very slightly as he was cueing it. And Shannon jumped out of his seat and said, just like he did the last match. So, I don't know what the deal is with that, but anyway. The umpire's job is to keep an eye on things. And he's a good
Adrenaline, he's just
umpire too.
overhit that, so.
Yeah, this is where he got to keep his cool, eh? He's had to battle several mental battles throughout the course of his singles. He's done a good job thus far.
needs to get back in shape this shot, Jamie.
James Jennings, you're right, mate. This is a bidding war. You're winning on a 79.99. Does anyone want to beat that?
Get a group together and beat it.
Yeah, put a syndicate together and put in 500 and just blow them out of the water.
John O'Necker, hello, mate. Not the worst shot ever from Beck.
No, she's bumped it off just enough to make it really hard to put the white ball anywhere.
That's right.
Kolbe's going to be forced to take the ball over the hole here and then use the rail ball to...
Oh, hang on. He apparently touched the yellow against David without aiding up. That's a pretty big call. You're calling him a cheat right there, so we'll go easy on that.
Maybe he's not felt it, and it's just been picked up by the umpire.
It does happen.
Yeah, it does happen for sure. I mean, we there was a match we were commentating last night. I can't even remember who was playing now, and they've moved the ball like half a foot with their hand. Wasn't really sure, and they've come over and asked.
Yeah, it was
Daniel Thorpe. That's where he's come over and gone, did I just move the ball with my hand? I'm not really sure.
It moved about a foot.
But that's more. I think it's more likely that he probably didn't realise. But
oh, very clear
it was on
foul.
the stream, so I'd have to go back and watch it.
Okay.
Man, I was commentating that match. I don't remember that.
Just left her enough to have a crack at this, I reckon.
It's a bad misfire from Jaden.
Fair enough, Marty.
Okay, so bottom line is he hasn't done anything in a cheating manner.
Even Brent said there's no way it was intentional, so...
That's all I really care about.
Me too.
Well, here we go. This is the shot here. Dan's actually got it. Oh, wow, that's really hard to tell. Geez, it rocks ever so slightly. No wonder.
Yeah, wow. So that was...
Really? Why? That's stupidity.
That's a pretty rough call.
Oh, Kolbe. She's very lucky. I don't know on what planet you don't stun that into the side rail off the red and at least pull the white out as well.
Yeah, couldn't agree with you more, mate. It makes the pot about 10 times
And
easier.
she's got two as well. So even a bigger planet.
But even that pace.
Yeah.
Why would you hit at that pace with two? Belt it.
A bigger planet. Now she's going to take it.
I don't even play that ball now.
I don't know. Well, you can clear the red. Just push it to the side rail. Oh, God. That's not awesome. I don't think she actually cued it. I think she slightly miscued the shot.
I hope so. You want that red in the middle of the rail. Jaden's back at the table.
Yeah, he's in a bit of
Under the
strife.
pump. He needs to drop this in, then
Oh, he's got
a triple.
Not quite. Good effort. But he's got a decent whitey, and I think that yellow's come and covered the path to the ball over the hole, so interesting.
Yeah, but one of those other ones will be half balls, Jamie.
Well, probably. He's going to play another snooker here, Shannon. Not afraid to drop a snooker in.
Needs to get lucky now.
Kolbe's looking good here. Just needs to stun just past centre table.
Yeah,
Just don't land straight on this. Just anything but dead straight on this last
I
yellow.
reckon the black goes inside it anyway.
On the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Wow, what is she doing here? I don't get this at all. Well, it's a great pot, but it's still not the right shot.
It's the wrong shot all day long. Great pot.
Like, I know if I talk to her about this, she'll go, oh, it was too thin, I couldn't hold. I'm sorry. All day long you can soft
Do not go that way.
Although I know she's not happy with her tip. She's definitely not happy with her tip.
So you want to play the long screw back.
Yeah, well, I think trying to play a soft screw though with a tip you're not happy with is harder than playing the shot at full pace.
Yeah, I don't reckon she had to play a soft screw anyway.
I reckon.
No.
I think Shannon Purcell is about to win this match. He's got 2 shots, I think. Not that he should probably need them from there, but it will certainly be comfortable.
Good finish.
Yeah, just canned everything
Whichever
about
way-
the way she went then, and
Well, whichever way she's going, she's putting very well.
yeah, that's her strength, is her power putting. Her herself will never admit that her white ball's been her best asset. She's never been great with the white ball control, but she's getting better. So Shannon Purcell has won the match. He will move through to the semi-finals.
Semi-finals for Shannon, huge effort.
And he will play against... I'm not sure who he'll play against.
All right, I might get off here and go over and support a couple of our masters, Jamie.
Yeah, I might do the same thing, mate. We'll let you guys see out the rest of this match.
I will rejoin you here at some point, no doubt.
Probably tomorrow.
Seconds. Time running. Foul. 2 visits. 20 seconds. Seconds. 20 seconds. Twenty seconds.
Come on, Rebecca. Come on, Beck. Come on, Beck. Come on, Beck. Come on.
20 seconds.
Come back.
20 seconds.
Come on, Beck.
Go, princess.
20 seconds.
Shot, Beck. Shot, Beck. Come on, Beck.
20 seconds. Now, Kolbe. 2 6.